All right, guys ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It is 11 o'clock, and we will call the Kerrville City Council special call meeting to order on November 7th, and on a beautiful, beautiful fall day. Shelley, I can see you. We have a new look here, so
Yes.
thank you all who were part of that. Do we have any speakers?
Yes, ma'am, we have one, Barbara Dool Ferguson.
All right,
Just walk in.
if you'll come to the microphone.
Thank you. I just got back into town and saw that this meeting had been called. I've spoken with all of you before. I'm sure you know what I have to say. I am very concerned, first of all, that we go ahead and get that permit renewed. And I hope that that's going to happen very soon. And I just have a question. I know that generally you can't answer them at this point in time, but in the renewing of this permit, I'm just wondering how much the taxpayers are on the hook for in attorney fees in the process of making something happen that just should have happened naturally. Then also, I understand that you're going to be speaking or meeting and discussing the Lennar Homes development. And that development has so many problems. First of all, it's not an affordable housing development. A lot of people in the community, because we have talked a lot about affordable housing, we do need affordable housing. They're under the impression that that's what we're talking about here. We're not. It's workforce housing. And the city is looking at expending a lot of money over the course of 20 years, giving it to Lennar to produce something that is not going to address our affordable housing issue. I think we need to look at what opportunities are we missing out on by spending all that money here when where we really need it is affordable entry-level housing. If we can solve that issue, all the other housing prices come down. As you open up the market here in lower-end housing, it's going to force other prices to come down, which helps everybody out. So that's one part of it. The other part is the actual plan. We've got the majority of the lots in that plan are 35 feet wide. 35 feet. The garages are 20 feet. The driveways, the property in front of the house is 15 feet, which means you can't park a car in your driveway without impinging on public land, the streets or the sidewalk, one of the two. We don't have plans detailed enough that have been released to the public to show whether there are any even sidewalks. 15-foot backyards. And this whole development with 500 homes has no green space, no parks, no place for the children. And it is being designed for families. Then, in addition to those problems, we go on to water. Do we have the water to take on these 500 homes as well as the 120 that are right across the street? The water issue still has not been solved. We're not looking at what our options are, what we can do to make this better. I don't want to see us stop in growth. That's not my goal. My goal is to solve the water issue so we can continue to grow safely and not to the detriment of our citizens. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's the end of the citizen speakers.
That's all? All right, thank you. All right. At this time, I believe we will go into executive session under 551.071, 551.072. Do we have a second to that motion?
Second.
I'm sorry, to interrupt. 551.087 as well.
Okay, say that again, 551.
087 for the economic development.
7. Okay, I missed that. Okay.
That's under 2B for
Okay.
the housing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, so do we have a second to that motion? All right, all in favor, right hand, please. And we will adjourn to upstairs. to get hold of Martin.
There he is. It's green.
He's here.
He's there behind the curtain.
Okay. It is 1:05. We are back in regular session from the special meeting, and there is no information to be shared. No decisions were made. At 1:05, we will adjourn the city council special called meeting.
Thanks for staying, though.